just like from home, innit? Just like,
Oh yeah, because it was so funny. I found out like I've known your family all these years.
yeah.
And then I was like, how is this?
Crazy.
It's only because of Christmas. I saw you flipping. Yeah. I saw Levine's son. I was like, what's going on? I was like, these are my boys. I was like, how?
Oh, you're Congolese?
Yeah, I'm Congolese.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
nice.
Where are you from?
Congo as well.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's Tony from high school, his little brother.
Oh,
you know Tony?
Yeah.
Yo, I know Air Squad. I don't know Tony.
yeah.
I remember that as well.
Yeah. His little brother.
That's mad. So it's a Congo-dominated podcast.
Yeah.
The last couple of weeks, we've had Ron.
Bro, there is not enough Zambian representation. I'm sick and tired of them, man. I need to carry the flag. Boys, we're in, by the way. Like,
we're straight in.
Shooting nice.
I actually like the girls, you know. First time I'm seeing them in person. Yeah. How much they
how much they go for these days?
I didn't even know how to ask that politely.
Talk to us.
No, the music's paying the bro. That's what's happening right now. The music,
it's not Tolteca money, yeah?
Of course,
it's not
it's
hella nice new, yeah?
Say no, bro.
Say
Say
no.
no.
I know
Say
Tolteca on the
no.
way here.
Yeah, I did. It's nice.
Yeah.
You can never
Let's
go
do
wrong
the
with a
back.
bit of
Wait.
Tolteca.
Can you remove? I don't know how these things work.
Don't take it off.
No, I was just wondering if you can.
Oh, yeah.
I
I
kind
can't.
of curiosity.
Okay.
I can take it off like.
Not gonna lie, that was painful.
And then put it back on like that.
Jeez.
Oh.
What'd you get them? What was like? What did you think?
They're actually a gift from me. A gift.
Okay.
Yeah, I got them like Christmas present.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because Grills was like, I remember they were like the song Grills. That's what everybody like Paul Wall and all them. So when I saw you on your story,
I like the little ones on the fangs. I don't like the ones that
Yeah,
come
that's
down.
what I'm trying to do.
prefer them ones,
I know someone on TikTok grilled me and they're like, "Where'd you get gold?" I was like, "What do you mean gold?" I was like,
I like those, especially the little silver joints like that. I like
When you move to Canada, you're gonna grow the beard, get some grills.
Yeah, I need to get the beard first. I need to hold it.
yeah.
Are you going to Canada?
Yeah, I'm actually on in 3 weeks, man.
3 weeks.
Why?
Yeah,
What's
for
bringing you
real.
there?
Work?
Not even, no, just life goal, just to travel. Like life was getting pretty regular. Like separate the content thing aside completely. I was loving it. I was loving the content thing. Like I'll pod every other now. I say that now. We were exhausted setting up, but I'll pod every day if I could. Like I absolutely love doing content, but just life wasn't hitting. So like not in a negative way, but life just wasn't hitting. Like
No, but that's a cool place to go do a switch up of all places like Canada.
Yeah. Like for a year, just to learn my trade, hopefully network, live life, that sort of thing. So I'm
And everything's patterned already, yeah? Like accommodation, all that
we
stuff.
have everything patterned already. If you're just talking the mic into the T-bone there, just lift that there. Yeah. Let me lift that. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
everything's kind of.
I don't be like niggas like, oh, I can't hear him.
Yeah. I actually saw a tweet saying that today. It was like, podcasters, you guys want to be talking a bit louder on the mic. We can never hear you.
Nah, but they be butchering certain niggas though. Like niggas be like, the mic is over here.
Yeah. They're playing it too cool for school. Like I bring it
yeah,
right
yeah.
here.
Exactly.
When you get them people are too comfortable as well, like smacking the mic the whole time. Like, for whoever's editing,
They're pushing
It's pain.
Pulling out the XLR. You're like,
You'll be sitting there with your headphones on every 2 seconds, like boom, boom, boom. It's like, we can't use like that full
We were kind
hour.
of conscious of, because obviously we're in the studio, so next door they're
Yeah.
like making music. So we're
Just
like,
soundproof, no?
don't think so. That's the next thing we should have.
that's the
Beckley,
next thing,
Beckley,
yeah,
make the
Beckley,
make the
take
room.
it.
Well, all you can say is just tell them like you're not responsible if anybody's music gets leaked or anything like that. Because it's their fault if they don't want to turn it down. Like,
man. But let's get into it. Listen, for anybody that's been listening to the podcast, when I seen this guy Ken, it was like seeing a ghost. Right? So we're gonna get the big joke in a little bit, but this is like me seeing someone like, wow, like Ken, I haven't seen him in a minute like he did. So me and Ken used to work in Pennies. So I just say fuck Pennies every week. On this podcast,
honestly, me too.
This guy did. Now when I say this guy did 3 days, I remember we had the dyed hair and everything. You had the dyed blonde and everything.
The whole thing.
Came in. I was like, oh yes. And I'm not gonna lie, honestly. I saw another black guy, I was gassed. I was literally gassed. Because I was literally like, that place was just full of Fiat 500s. Like, I have my friends in there and they know who they are.
Fiat 500.
Bro, full of Fiat 500s, yeah. And I see this black, and I even remember talking to my girl Hadja, and she was literally like, oh, another black guy in here. I was like, yeah, that's crazy. Literally.
And I was like, and he works on the same floor?
And bro, in the same department. And I was literally like, we did 3 days together, and he just dipped.
Yeah, it just wasn't for me. But in fairness, I got somewhere that was like way closer to home.
Yeah.
And like rather than commute, and I mean, who's not gonna want to work like right around the corner from where they live? So I was like, I
remember I DM'd you on Insta and you said that you were like,
legit, I was gone. And it was funny because the way I went, it was so sudden. I remember I needed to go and like shop like the next day. So I like went to like hiding my face and stuff, going up to the till
like, yo.
Went into that same pennies, yeah. I remember just caught your own shift. You were out there, yeah. I don't care, man.
Back then, nobody gives a fuck though.
Yeah.
You think everybody's looking at nobody cares? Like, that's that guy that was here for 3 days.
So then Ken comes in, literally, yeah, he dipped off at Insta as well. So this is like seeing a ghost. I'm literally just like, yeah.
I am a ghost.
Yeah, I swear. So
Ghost.
literally, you've been doing aviation.
Aviation, yeah. So I've legit like kind of like came away from everything to focus on flying because I'm training right now to be a pilot. And like all of that.
Clap, please. Let me clap.
Are we gonna clap for that? Like, look what y'all are doing. Let's clap for y'all.
It's not
That's a big things, you
little
know.
training. What to be in
I'm
college?
just training
What,
to
yeah.
be a pilot, guys.
Just a light 200,
Like,
200K.
some light.
Just a little
200K, they're no big deal.
Something
Like
like-
it's
It's
whatever.
advertising. Whoever's
Yeah.
looking, hey, no, I can't make. I don't know the situation. I don't know the situation.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah.
I can't say anything.
Yeah, no, so talk on it. Yeah. So what's the? I saw something the other day. Yeah, I saw someone say just pay them mans their money. It was just literally a video of a flight when it's dark,
Yeah.
and it's just literally. I don't know if it was hail. I don't know if it was.
My sister actually sent me that, and she was like, "Is that true?" And I was like, "Well, what do you think? Are we supposed to like
Well,
see
I
out the
never
front?"
actually deeped what they're doing in the cockpit when I'm literally just sitting there and I'm just trying to wind down and go to sleep. I didn't deep what pilots are doing.
Yeah, like, truth
what they
be-
have to face.
Truth be
head-on in
told,
the
like
cockpit.
on those kinds of flights as well that you'll be on, like 99.9% of the time, they're not even looking out the window. Even on a sunny day, nobody's looking out that window. So nobody actually needs to be. You don't need to be like worried about that at all.
Yeah,
like they
yeah.
know what they're doing. I know that video looks like a bit crazy for
Yeah.
anybody who hasn't seen that video. It's I can imagine where everyone would be like unsettled, but yeah,
Do you get
it's-
trained to doing that sort of thing?
Oh, yeah,
Or
we get trained
being resistant to that sort of thing. Like, 'cause-
Oh yeah, we get trained to do all of that kind of like stuff. Let me
Yeah,
just give you
yeah,
like a
yeah.
tiny little story as well. I was doing upset recovery training, and that's basically they put the plane into like a weird angle and a weird position,
Okay.
and then you have to kind of recover from whatever that is and just
Yeah.
sort it out. When you do that training, you're meant to normally do it like out in the sun where you can actually see like the horizon and see everything because you need to see where you're at to like know
and
where's
just
up,
your
where's
eyes
down.
kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So this particular day, the clouds were quite low, and we were flying under the clouds. So my instructor, he decided to be a dickhead. He's like, "Oh, let me do something." He goes, "Close your eyes." I was like, "Cool." He flies us up into a cloud, shakes the whole plane around. Keep in mind, he didn't even know what he was doing because he tells me to open my eyes, and we were actually about to like get into like this big like spin situation, and he was even like, "Oh shit, we got to do something."
Oh
like,
my
imagine
God.
somebody closing, like making you close your eyes, flying you into a cloud, shaking you around, and like just telling you, "Look,
Jeez.
fix
So
this."
let's fuck with the black
Fuck
kid.
that.
Have you flown planes yet?
Oh yeah, I've already been flying. Yeah, for
Okay.
a good old I've already gotten past like the solo stage where you literally just get in a plane and fly by yourself, and
mad.
yeah, that's
No, big up to you, man. I love to see a black man do well. Even more so when they're Congolese. So
That's
shouts
wild.
out
Yeah,
to you.
man.
Yeah,
Ah,
I literally
yeah.
saw that on Twitter, and the first thing I thought was, we need to get a pilot on the phone.
There you go.
That worked out. The
Swear.
universe is mad, man. The universe is
Crazy.
mad. All right. We do
We
intros.
do an intro,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Anyways, we're here. We are Charge It, and we are the podcast with the highest level of analysis the culture needs. I'm Uncle J, but you guys here can call me Jordan. I'm here with.
Second most light skin. I was supposed to go pilot school as well.
Oh, where are you? Yeah.
Oh.
I'm before that,
Aviation
yeah.
school fast. You would
I'm
have.
playing.
You would have.
Every week on the intro.
Who we got here today?
Big Joe.
Big Joe.
Big
Joe.
Council baby.
Big Joe
Let's go.
XM.
Come on.
Big Joe Vinci.
Tolteca.
Out here.
Yeah.
No.
They're not paying for that.
They're not
paying for that plug.
They're not paying for that.
Oh, you're not
Get
paying
them on the
for-
ad.
okay,
Get them on the
okay,
ad.
okay,
Yeah, but
okay,
yeah.
okay,
Big
come.
Joe here, out here in charge of the game. Thanks for having me, boys.
And who else we
Yeah,
got?
man.
And we've got a Silent Ken, Ghost Ken.
Ghost Ken.
Ghost Ken.
Pilot Ken. Are you
Pilot
from?
Ken.
Are you from Brookfield as well?
Yes, bro.
Are you the greatest talent to come out of Brookfield?
Yeah. I believe. No. Actually, there's ones that came before me. Shot Hair Squared.
Oh, you're all paying homage.
yeah,
Yeah.
But I tend to think I'm in line. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pound for pound, up there with anybody.
Where in Ireland?
No, from coming out of there, even certain podcasters that came out of Brookfield, you're.
Like who else?
He said
This
Like who though?
guy.
Yeah, but that's my boy though.
Because he
Like,
benched you, yeah? It's
no,
'cause he benched you,
no,
yeah?
but that's my boy. Yo, Dongo, yeah, Dongo. See what
I was
they're
like, what are we
saying?
talking about?
Now I'm playing.
I see what they're doing already. It's 5 minutes in already.
Yeah, we gotta tap into that.
Yeah.
You go ahead.
No, because I enjoyed that you said that because
Yeah.
obviously I understand your perspective because when we're young and we really don't know ourselves or we don't know our identity, and we find a lot of ourselves in like sports.
Yeah.
Like I say so many times on the pod, I played football, and because of football, I wasn't Jordan the black guy. I was Jordan. It allowed me to integrate more. Because you don't know who you are yet as a person.
Yeah.
So for them to have yourself to be like, you know what, I'm good at football. This is what I do. And for someone that looks like you, knows you, to like put you on the bench, I would say that was definitely challenging when you were young.
Nah, it was like it's a big setback to get me, and like seeing all your friends and they're all just like,
What are you laughing, man?
bro, look at this nigga.
I don't know what's going on with this guy.
Joe, I love you. Joe, I love you. Yeah. I love you. I do. I really do. Yeah.
I
Just
hear.
from afar. Yeah. See him on Dongo's pod. It's a conversation. It's flowing. It's like, he goes, bro, why'd you bench me, man?
I had to let
Held
that
on to that for
go, man.
years.
He went, no, stop all like, why'd you bench me, man?
I was waiting for the perfect moment to ask him though.
Yeah, no, that's
So
cool.
like, I knew what I was doing when I asked him on the pod. You get me? Like, I knew I was gonna ask him there and then.
Question. This became like almost our segment at this stage.
Yeah.
Ken, were you playing football back in the day?
Barely.
Okay.
Barely.
Question. What was the moment you realized you weren't making it?
Ooh.
Yeah.
What is
No,
on
that could have been a tipping point, but there's definitely there's a moment. Maybe when Dongo benched him like
I don't know.
20
Probably that transition to music, innit?
What age was that?
I was like 17.
Oh, okay.
I mean, so,
17
like,
really already?
yeah, like 17. Like I started like listening, proper like digging into music. So
An interesting thing you actually said is like you learned to rap.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
because that was like interesting. It's like, so you watch videos and how people were
No, not like that.
Yeah, I know. Because I was like, how did you learn to rap? Like, how did you study rapping?
It was just like, because obviously when you listen to music, you can just like listen to the lyrics, you read your favorite lyrics, and you go into the mirror and you act like them.
Oh,
That's what I learned
right,
from like mimiking and just like watching and learning. You get me? But
And did you naturally kind of pick up on cadence? Like
I
all
was
this
doing that
stuff?
subconsciously my whole life. You
Yeah.
get me? So like, it's not even a thing where I sat down one day, let me just learn how to rap.
Yeah,
You get me?
yeah.
It
No,
wasn't
I
like
know that
that.
too.
You get me? But it was just
Yeah.
like subconsciously I was doing it for ages. I was listening to songs.
And I gotta say
forever.
as well, like his growth was quick.
I mean,
Like
yeah,
it was really quick. Like you had a natural thing for it. Because I remember like he was kind of, there was a time where he was kind of telling us that he was trying to go down that route, and we all weren't quite sure because we had never seen it. We just all known Joel as Joel the footballer. Like that's just the thing that he was doing. So when he said like I want to get into music, it was like music, you know, that kind of a thing. But like he proved us all. Like he never proved us wrong because nobody ever doubted or said like he wouldn't. But the fact
you
that
don't know.
that's
Yeah,
exactly you
you
don't
don't
know
know what to
because
expect.
you know when it comes to music, I feel like a lot of people, it's a thing where a lot of people kind of get into it just because it's what's being done around them.
Flav, man, just
Like
flav,
just
innit?
a bit of
Just
that's
try it,
exactly
bro.
it. So it's really easy to like hear somebody say that and think, oh, he's just doing it because you know he just wants to
It's
be.
like you have to know what people's motives are for. Like, do you know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
every day you're questioning your own integrity and doing this thing. It's like, am I actually doing it because I like it, or am I trying to fast track popping? But
For
like,
real.
if you're doing it for fast tracking the pop, you're in it for the wrong motives.
Yeah.
Well, I
Nah,
think, like-
I can't lie. Like, yeah.
You're
You
trying
want
to
the
pop,
vibe?
yeah.
You're saying this to me, but I'm hearing that you practiced. So there's a love for it first.
No, there's a look for it first, but at the start, it was just like, oh, like, what's the next best thing to do? Like,
Yeah.
I just transitioned to music. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But like, obviously,
Okay.
like, I took it as a serious craft. Like, I'm not just gonna go into a dilly dally and having the clue what I'm doing. So I'm gonna
Okay, so
learn.
you
You
just
get me?
wanted you kind of knew at the back of your mind
Yeah.
there was that motive, but you wanted to
Yeah.
come in respecting it.
Oh, 100%,
Yeah, yeah,
100%, man.
Why did that transition happen? Why did you say, like, he's saying it happened quite quick? What was it the point that you were like, do you know what, this football thing is actually not? Because it's ironic because it was a similar where Benny was here and it was literally the same conversation. It's like,
Yeah.
why was it that you were just like, football isn't gonna work for me, let me transition to music?
It's not even, and I still do believe, but the certain niggas, I don't know if niggas are watching, but like, still believe that if I still played, I could play at a decent level. Like, together.
Oh,
What's a
yeah,
decent
yeah.
level though? Because that's
level, yeah.
objective.
Don't worry about that, man.
Every time we, especially Brooker specifically, I know we're gonna have a good pod. I know we're gonna have a good pod.
Yes, so don't worry about that.
He said, don't worry about that.
Bro.
What are we talking? Semi-pro?
Bro,
Premier League,
Yeah.
League One.
Don't worry about that, man.
League
Don't
of
worry
England,
about that.
hashtag United level. Like,
No, not even like probably what like what conference, what League One, maybe. Do you get me? Like,
That's a big claim.
Yeah,
you get me?
What position?
But it'd be like I wouldn't take that route where like all the academy straight. Like I was always the outskirts. You get me? Like, I was always like I'd have to go around to get where my final destination be. You get me? So like I'll probably be like I'll start off where my mate Lido now.
Yeah,
Lido,
Do you know what I mean? He's playing in Norway now, but 5 years now, he could be in the Prem. Do you get me? Do you get me? So just I know I'll take that route. Do you get me?
So you'd rather have the acclaim of being like the journeyman.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because you put the work in. Like
Exactly.
at the end of the day, if you get to the destination, you get to the destination.
That's what I'm
It doesn't
saying.
matter
So
how you get
I
there,
definitely would have took that route of football for sure.
Yeah, it makes for a more like impressive story, you know. But the thing is, you did it at the right age though, like transitioning from football to music.
Yeah.
Because like 17, like people are gonna question stuff regardless. But with all due respect, yeah. What's a code for Vision Lab? Yeah. What's do we still have the code for Vision Lab?
Oh yeah, Charger 25.
Charge 25, yeah.
Vision Lab.
Okay, so even if you're 25 years old and you want to get into rap, yeah, charge at 25. Listen, they don't do refunds if rap isn't for you.
Wow.
But I'm saying all that to say, at least you did that at 17, yeah? Like, and with all due respect to anybody that's trying to start at 25, 26, but you do, like you're walking into your 9 to 5 kind of, and like, they're going, oh, you're trying to rap, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that. And it's a bit weird to people initially.
Yeah.
You kind of almost have the money and you have the resources. So, like, I say all that to say, when you start at 17, kind of where, like, what was your starting point? Kind of like where did you have the equipment? Did you have to go through the phase of like,
How do you build that?
mixes?
Just try like error, bro, innit?
Yeah.
And just being around like good people. So like I was around mostly Hair Squad, so Tony and Lila and Kansas. So they're like kind of just teach me on like let me come studio with them, just listen with them, just.
And keep
let
in
me
mind,
fuck
also,
up,
when
Jenny.
not in the studio, in my room, blaring the speakers
yeah,
till 3 a.m. while I have work the next day.
The Mumsy like them.
Yeah, of course, but I mean,
Nah, them late nights, man.
late nights, really late nights.
No, I get it. It is like a lot of things. You just kind of have to start, and then you build up from there.
Yeah.
And like I tell people, it's like I don't know how old you are now, but starting anything like podcasting, music, all of these 5 years ago, there was no studios, there was no Vision Lab, none of this existed. We had to record or like holding the mics from my mom's kitchen, like literally from the back. So
I was even shook just walking into this setup, like, oh my god.
Nice though.
it's
Proper, you know.
Yeah, we were setting up and we're like, they're definitely gonna love this.
Y'all really put
No, it's
something together
proper.
here.
Proper, it's nice.
Yeah,
It's
no,
nice.
credit to Vision Lab.
It's nice, man.
because then I listen to your music and I see like the influence is more olden day rap, because I know for a lot of right now it's a lot of like drill and like grime and all that. What kind of influenced you, or what did you be like, you know what, I'm listening, I'm learning, I'm practicing, but this sound is the sound I want to go for?
Bro, it took me ages to kind of find the sound in it. Like even now, I'm still finding the sound, but I have something that sticks. Do you get me? That kind of sticks for me anyway.
Yeah, I think it works for you though, because I was listening to like the songs you sent me, and the one that you're just like 50 Cent. I think I said it to you. Like that kind of sound does work for you, because I don't hear that as much as I used to anymore. That kind of rap.
Yeah.
So, because I remember someone was telling me it's coming back, but I was like, I'm not hearing it anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. You gotta just present yourself. You gotta just present it to people. You know?
Yeah.
People don't know they still want that, and that's what I'm saying. It's gone to a stage now where a lot people just want to hear the drill, like they want to hear the Afrobeat. You know what I mean? But present a new style, a new sound, and
And was it music because you were a church kid, or like how do you? Because you could have been like, you know, if it's not working, I'm gonna go get a job. I'm gonna do this. The transition to music is it because obviously now I know realize I know your family. Your family goes to church, so
wait, hold on. Did you go to the same church as Jordan?
Bro, I never knew this nigga existed until I
We're in the
saw
same
him.
church.
No.
Even like,
I know his siblings.
Okay.
They go to my church.
Yeah.
They went to the same church as them. And it was funny because I was like, obviously, I was talking to him maybe since November about coming on the pod. He was at one of the shows.
Yeah.
And I'm just chatting to him, and I'm like, all right, Big Joe's coming on.
Yeah.
Christmas Day, you know, you're scrolling, everybody's posting their families, and his sister Jocelyn posts him. I was like, what? And I've known Jocelyn and them for like 10 years straight. And I was like, you guys are just randomly related. Yes. So yeah, why did it? Because you could, like you said, he got into aviation. That's his path he's chosen, but you chose music. Where the inspiration comes from choosing music?
Even when you were mimicking whoever, like
Nah, but like it was even like it was mimicking to be like them, like the figure, the man. Like it wasn't really like the music, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
like especially 50 Cent, like that's one of my biggest like
Yeah.
50's the biggest for me. Like,
Yeah.
just watching them, like, the first rapper I ever saw, like, live,
Yeah,
bro,
he's
like,
hot.
I always say that. I think like 50 Cent was like
Like-
everybody's first favorite rapper.
Yeah.
We were
I mean,
all like
like-
8 or 9 when
Yeah,
and that
bro.
in the club
Yeah.
popped off in 2003.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
like remembers that. Like 50 Cent and Eminem, everybody remembers them. And
I
then
still
Lil
don't
Wayne
think
and
anybody
then-
has quite gotten to that same level of like notoriety.
Do you know
like,
what?
from everyone?
I swear,
Like-
and it's like the thing is, when I was a kid, you're trying to figure out why you like 50.
Yeah.
And then you get older, and you're still trying to figure out why you like 50. You know what levels of intangibles you have to have. But people, it's just aura.
Yeah.
Like, you can actually
Yeah,
rap whatever
aura,
way you
aura,
want.
aura,
Yeah.
aura.
Yeah,
That-
like,
that's
and it's
it.
just
Aura,
that's
like
what it's
the
about.
man who he is. You get me?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And what was more
Yeah.
impressive about like the
Yeah,
likes
the
of
aura.
50 and like early Wayne is they did it before social media. Like before the TikToks and the Instagrams and the Twitter where you can, it's easier because we have more accessibility to
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, yeah.
But you had 50 Cent that you had our mums in parties that knew who
That's
this guy
huge.
was. That was
Yeah.
That's
before the internet. He was doing
huge.
1 million when people had to buy it. Like I always like for me it's like it's not one of my goats, but I always say his peak is up to anybody else's like peak. There
Yeah.
are people like Drake that peak longer, 20
Yeah.
years peaks.
Yeah.
He didn't do that. But at that height, at the very top, that was very hard to match
Yeah.
50 Cent.
Yeah, man, it was just-
But yeah, back to the music thing. You pivot to music because you just said it was cool. People look like me do music because it's like obviously hip hop. Loads of black people. You're kind of like, you know what? A lot of people that look like me, they represent me. I want to do that as well.
Yeah, like that's more the kind of message now. But like when I was getting into it, I was just getting into it because it was around me. You know what I mean? And I was playing football as well, but obviously like the music niggas around me, so I was just like, you know what,
Your
let
environment.
me actually just try it. You know what I mean? So I tried it. I'm still doing it now, and I found out I had like a kind of knack for it. Like I was all right at it. Do you get me? So I just kept doing that, and then here we are now. Do you get me?
Yeah, you said now they'll respect you when you. I saw that clip as well. I was listening to the episode. You said,
Yeah, for sure,
After
for
this
sure.
episode, do you think there's a lack of respect for you right now?
It's not even disrespect. Just niggas don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like
And in a sense, it's,
Yeah.
sometimes it's kind of going unnoticed. It feels a bit
yeah.
disrespectful.
So like you
Ireland's
get
not that-
frustrated. Do you know what I mean? So
And
yeah,
you think
yeah,
that's just
yeah.
because in particular, it's like Ireland's not that big. Because sometimes we do feel like that as a podcast. It's like,
Nah.
it's not that big. You can put a handful of respectable podcasts.
Yeah.
How come like certain men aren't saying us? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kinda like is that where does the offense stem from?
It's not even a thing, but like it's just like you just have to kind of make noise, innit? Like I'm not gonna sit around.
motivation.
no,
more than
I
Do you
hear
get
it.
me?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
sit here and complain. Be like, look, I'm not getting picked.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. Like, do you know what I mean?
We've
Yeah.
always said it like,
Like,
that's
yeah.
something to work towards instead of
Facts, bro.
complaining
Do you know what I
about.
mean?
And it's like it's so
That's
important
it.
because a lot of people like we realize it's like a lot of it is in your marketing and is how you sell yourself and how you present yourself. Because sometimes it doesn't matter how good you are if you don't know how to
Exactly
sell
it.
that. Because you can have
Exactly
people
it.
that are not as good, but they know how to market or
Exactly
sell
it.
themselves, and they're going fire. And then you'll get
Exactly.
more frustrated.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's not even to do with
Yeah.
that. It's just about like they just know how to package themselves better. That kind of way.
Exactly. And
I think
then
that, and I think as you become seasoned, like the rap's gonna come. But what I've been impressed about you, I've seen you kind of almost actively work on that aura thing, but then the marketing side of thing, like the council baby hoodies and stuff like that, in the boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
I rate that because I think people need to. I think, and it's not to sound crazy. Literally work on the marketing before you can even rap, because there's too many people out there that are naturally talented in their artistry. They just don't know how to market. So that they will only ever know them for they just sing randomly.
Yeah.
They just spit bars sometimes, but they're not
yeah,
really.
do you get
like-
me?
do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? So yeah, but I was gonna ask because I have to naturally ask artists because I remember hearing your name kind of in the scene in like 2018, 2019 and that as well, like way back then too. So I wanted to ask if you were to compare the scene now. I said all this, so I have to ask you, whoever in the scene, what scene is better? 2018, 2019, or 2022, 23?
Yeah.
See, I don't know, cause I love the 2018 like that, like
See,
top
we hit
that
heights
like
there, that's what people forget as
little
well.
pump era. Everybody was
Prod Solo
doing
said the
it.
exact same thing. Like Prod was like 2019 and 2018 was probably more impressive because we're the journey. But right now,
Yeah.
like 2022, we have headliners at Longitude. It's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
it's
It
impressive.
doesn't feel new anymore, though.
yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It feels familiar. It feels like it got robbed from us by pandemic. This pandemic just killed off a lot of shit. Killed off a lot of creative projects, a lot of different things, but it killed off momentum.
Yeah.
So like that's what I'm saying. When we feel it, it's kind of like it is a bit bittersweet sometimes to me because like you see guys on Longitude, but it's a bit like this feels familiar. It's like deja
Yeah.
vu.
You
And
take
then
it
it's
for
like,
granted.
What would have been the heights if kind of we had something linear there? Like there was no kind of you know, pandemic to break it up, and then we had to almost rebuild and start again. Because we hit heights, man.
Yeah, no, because I remember seeing like Jafaris and Erskine doing Longitude them years ago, and my mind was like, because especially festivals back then, it was a lot of like indie bands, pop, like that's what it was. That's like the singers, and you wouldn't see us represented. And when you did, it was like I remember the first time I saw Santa and Dave, he was playing a Longitude at 2 p.m.
Yeah,
like early start, and
So
I was
no
like,
one was there.
yeah, what?
Was the past
I
like-
was. Because this was like 2016, 2017. Like Santander was like
No one
at
was
2
there.
p.m. So not really the crowd you were seeing. And then I remember then I saw like Jafaris and Air Squad, and I'm like, this is like what's happening now is crazy. And then I blink and I open my eyes again. We have like 3 headliners out there, main stage, 3 people performing.
but I absolutely love that though about it.
So
as
do
well.
I. So do I. I think it's better. I think I said it. I said 2022 was the best year because we saw ourselves and a lot of at the biggest heights.
Yeah.
But I understand why people say 2018 because it was the first. Like sometimes when something happens for the first time, it's like, oh my god, we're here. But then you get used to it and the novelty is like if you release banger after banger after banger after banger, people will be like, oh yeah, that's just what he does. But the first banger, people are gonna be like, yo, boy, Council Baby, he has the banger. Do you know that kind of way? And then the thing I actually wanted to ask you is, what is I'm talking about like Longitude, main stage, like you're on this journey. What is the big goal and what are the goals that you hope to achieve on the way to the big goal?
Just kind of building a connection with our fan base, bro. That's the main thing.
Okay.
Just building the co-following.
Yeah.
Building the connection with the people.
Yeah, because I remember listening to something that said that's why Cole did well. He says when Cole popped, he built a fan base for like college students. They resonated with him more.
Yeah.
And then when college students, they grew up with him. So when they got to an age where they graduated and they could make money, now anytime he tours,
was
the
getting
fans that
that
he
too.
made when they were 17 will always come out for him.
Facts, bro.
Yeah, and then they grow
Yeah.
up as well, and then they stick around.
They stick around and they kind
Exactly.
of play for him as well.
So that's like my main goal right now. Like that's what the journey that I'm on now. So I'm trying to do.
Fan base,
Yeah.
seeds now, and then-
Yeah.
Because you're dropping something soon, or
I'm dropping the project soon, yeah.
do you have a date or anything?
I had a date with Dongos and I said it, January, I think, nah, these things are, bro, you get me?
back,
Like push
yeah,
back
yeah.
and then you just have to like assess and then kind of like remark
It was my
again,
birthday,
you know?
so he had to like push back the date.
That's
My birthday is January.
Be upset on the birthday.
Nah, but it's coming though, like it's, like we're in the final stage now. you know,
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
What are
basically.
you hoping to achieve with this project?
Just people to listen and just take me in as a serious artist, like as a solo. Do you know what I mean? Like, 'cause
Okay.
I wasn't in a group. I was doing something with Remy Shags. I don't know if you know them.
I've heard of Remy.
Yeah, I heard of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Remy and
yeah.
those Shags, yeah.
Shout out Remy LeBeau, yeah. Shags too. But yeah, man, I was doing songs with them and stuff, and then now I'm a solo artist, so I'd stamped the seed in the scene as a solo artist.
Okay.
With a little EP, just to get a little taster about who I am, you know, and then go from there.
No, that's actually class because it's like it is the first one. It's the one that people are gonna because look, we have our first live show coming as well, and the thing is with the first
Live?
one, live show, pull
Yeah.
up.
When can we see this?
Live for a fly, pull up.
It's like in person.
Yeah.
Podcast.
Oh yeah. After this, I'll look at my calendar. I want to pull up to that. That sounds
Yeah,
lit.
pull up to that. Soundhouse people. 12th of March is gonna be a vibe.
Yeah.
Wonderful Get the Gist Girl is gonna be opening up. We have many acts, many games, many giveaways. So be there. It's gonna be a vibe. You know, Ken's saying he's coming. So
I will.
Pull up. Pull up. Joey, you gonna be there?
Of course.
See, pull up, guys. Come on. You already know this.
And what's the theme of this album? Do you have like a because some people do like projects and they have like a theme that they wanna incorporate within the project and be like, this is the message I'm sending out. What are you hoping to do?
Like we're kind of like building the kind of world around it already with the Council Baby, you know. So like that's the theme, obviously. That's the name of the project, Council Baby.
Okay.
I know you're gonna ask me what Council Baby is. Assuming, yeah.
I know what Council Baby is, but why was that the name you went for? Like,
It was actually mad because how we got the name, we were listening to a Daily Duppy. We listened to Hardy Caprio's Daily Duppy. And these times when we were making the EP, it wasn't even the EP. I was just on a hit run. I was just banging those songs, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then I was with Nathan, and we were just listening to his Daily Duppy. And Hardy Caprio said something like, "This one for my Council Babies, the one in the States." I was like, that shit.
Council Baby, yeah.
Yeah, like
yeah,
I felt that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
resonated,
yeah, because like I come from a council estate. Do you know what I mean? I know. I don't know if you guys did.
no, we did initially.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
So like, I never came from a bando estate. I'm not a bando baby, but I am a council baby. Do you get me? So like, that's where it came.
Wait, what's the difference between a bando and a council?
Interesting question, actually. I just genuinely want to know. It's out of
What's
curiosity.
the difference?
yeah.
there?
That's just funny.
Somebody elaborate on that.
Yeah, it's
A
crazy.
bando.
Yeah.
There's different categories.
Different categories of porn.
Ah.
Somebody explain.
No, yeah, explain. Break it
Yeah,
down, break it down.
niggas know. If you know what bando is, so I don't have to say
okay,
too
yeah.
much, bro. You
Yeah,
get me?
yeah.
I want to know.
Share the bando. We love the bando, baby.
I actually don't know what it is.
I still don't know what it is.
Please, for those of us who don't know, somebody
just
explain.
trying to
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, bro, you don't want to know what it is. That's all.
You brought it up.
I do think there's something about being a council baby that you grow up different, or it's or
Definitely
builds you or different type of character or anything.
Yeah, just tough. Tough. You can take on anything. You tell me, like, you're naturally, you can take on more shit. That's what I feel like anyway. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
not like I'm saying I'm invincible, but I feel like we can tolerate more and just like growing up with the experiences that we have and
I feel like with a lot of Brookfield boys, they embrace Brookfield, but it's a bit like it's sometimes motivation kind of trying to stay as far away from Brookfield as possible.
yeah, like I don't want to live there forever.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
I had to be careful
no.
when I asked, like, was it literally just like I was like, because you Brooker lads, you love Brookfield, you know what I mean?
Nah, I hear, but like I hate the way. Like, see, that's goodies for God knows. Like,
He said
no.
He should have never put Brooker.
no. It's not even that because like we appreciate where we're from, but
Yeah.
like I hate the way like I don't know if niggas have this narrative or that they're like oh we ride for Brooker like you stepped in my block you finished like it's not like that.
Brooker's not even that bad, no.
No, it's obviously it's tough, like it's hard.
Yeah, it's tough.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
tough,
There was
it's hard.
legit a fire right
Yeah.
out front of his house when I came to pick him up.
Yeah,
Like
Right.
no, today, like legit, like 20 minutes ago, a full on fire.
Oh, it's a barbecue.
With the block party.
At this time. Nah, but like there is this narrative where like niggas are just saying that like we just love our block and we just stay there. Like no, it's not like that. We appreciate it. We love it. It's an area. It's a home. But we want to get out of there and also make something of it. Do you know what I mean? Like
And
yeah.
what's a personal goal then for life? Because obviously you're talking about you have musical goals. I'm sure you have musical goals. You wanna grow your fan base. That's the most important thing. Then what's like a personal goal? Something that you'd be like, you know what? If I did that as a person, I'll feel satisfied.
Like I still take life and like music as football. But like it's
Okay.
get me.
Okay.
So like I'd love
fair,
to
same.
I'd love to win a Ballon d'Or. Do you know what I mean? Like I'd love to be recognized for my work. Like that's a personal award to me. Not like Cristiano.
Yeah,
No. Personal. Like he loves the personal.
Yeah.
As much as you say he's a winner, he's a team winner.
Team person, yeah.
Now he loves
The
the,
most-
personal
yeah.
more.
Do you think
You know.
not getting that Ballon d'Or will deter you? Because a lot of guys still have the streets despite not having the Ballon d'Or.
But I'd have fun in the journey. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
So
the
you have
thing.
fun in the journey, kind of. If you got the acclaim.
Yeah, do you get me? So like, I know that I'm on the way, but I still know the goal. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Because I was thinking about it today. I was like, the ultimate goal is like, I would love to do a podcast with Charlemagne and Andrew. But along that way, there's stuff I want to do along the way. I want to do a podcast with the
Yeah.
UK people. I want to do a podcast with Lippy. I want to do live shows. I'm like, the journey, I want to enjoy that because if I don't do the podcast with Charlemagne and Andrew, at least I had fun at doing other things on the way there.
Do you
If I
get
don't
me?
reach it,
So just have
will I
fun,
it?
like,
yeah,
do you
will I,
know?
will I,
Yeah,
would I
have
be
fun.
really like, oh, at least I never did it? No, that's the ultimate goal. And why not? I saw somewhere they say dreams are free. Why not dream big? Why not dream to do the
I think it's refreshingly honest to have an artist on and be like, no, like I am doing it for the impacting, of course. I want the recognition.
Yeah.
I want to be the guy.
100%.
Like I said, you want kind of the clout and the recognition. Like it's refreshing to have someone come on
And in theory, like every art requires people's validation. I know it might not be the reason you do it, and you might do it for the love. But if it's something that you want to do for like to make money or to take you out of a situation, or you need the people to fuck with you, so you
That's
need
what
a certain
I'm
level
saying,
of validation. I don't know. A lot of people say it's like I don't need the accolades, I don't need the validation. I'm satisfied without it, and I believe that. I believe that people can be satisfied without the validation.
You gotta
But
pay
I'm
for
like-
it though.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I was like, yeah, it's like
validation.
Somebody's gotta pay.
what's your end goal? Is your end goal to make money or to your end goal to enjoy what you're doing? If your end goal is to make money, you need to bring people in and you need to have the fan base.
It's
You
like
know?
so you interview any Brazilian that's moved to China and gotten big money. They're like, legacy's not gonna get me bread and milk.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
And some people literally play football in Brazil, like, just so they can make money. They don't care about all these Ballon d'Ors. They don't, and that's a true thing too, because this satisfaction is different for everybody. His satisfaction could be, I want to win Ballon d'Or. Another person's satisfaction is, I want to get my family out of the situation they're in.
Yeah.
Both can bring people equal satisfaction, and he could be like, I have the person like, I'm happy, and another person be like say example, Bad Bunny. He might be like, I've never won a Grammy for best album, but I've got my family's generations out of suffering, and that's just as satisfying as winning a Grammy, maybe probably even more.
But you asked for a personal.
I know, and I understand.
Yeah.
And the big goal is like then to make the money and to
obviously to make the money and get them out the hood, get them out of Brookview, you know, just like be, and then obviously.
I thought we were all for Brookview. Get them out.
Buy Brookfield. You should buy the entire Brookfield.
Joking.
You should buy the entire Brookfield. But you said you had something to say to me, or before we recorded, or you had.
No, I was just saying, cause you asked me.
Yeah.
You asked me what am I gonna ask you, man, on the pod, innit?
Okay.
But the tree is on the hair, so it's.
You
can ask it, but it doesn't matter.
Who's the third? Who are we missing?
Deji. So yeah, man. How should I phrase this? So how do you guys feel about like the stigma of like men with podcasts? Shit like that.
Go on, Dave.
I need to process my thoughts here for a second.
Yeah.
To be fair, I enjoy the conversation on the timeline.
Yeah.
I enjoy the banter, and I know people probably don't listen. The thing about, I don't think people understand when we do the podcast and the clips we put out, we want to put out the wild ones, the most salacious ones, the funny ones, the people that are like, oh my God. So it makes you want to be like, this is crazy. Let me go listen to what they say. Like, your clips are your trailers. So people look at clips, and I know a lot of these people are not listening to the full episodes. I know they're not. And they'll look at that and they'll laugh at us and take their mics off.
There seems to be a flavor that goes to give men podcast licenses. My take on it is, right, I'm not going to lie, I've ended up single tomorrow, probably quit this pod.
What's the fun got?
I can't have the babes feeling me and then being like,
That's what I'm saying, though. Bro. That's what you got. But we get it as well, though. I don't want to be stroking ass. Like, what the fuck? Like, you get me? Like, this is the journey.
That's a good point.
You get me? Like, what you mean stroking ass? Like, niggas out here.
Sometimes I look at, I'm at such a privilege, because I'm at such a privileged point because I've only ever done this thing while I've had a girlfriend. Like I don't have to prove myself. She doesn't really care. She doesn't judge me for it. You know what I mean? She you know, kind of. I wouldn't say empowered. That's a strong word, but she just like she leaves me out. She goes, do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. She motivates you to do it. Yeah.
Sometimes at the back of my mind, I'm like, if I was single, this girl's like, it's cute. He's like, what is it? And she sees chats in the game clips. Me even chatting like this, being all loud and sassy. She'll
send you to the lads. They'll send you to the girls' group chat. They'll be like,
"No, man,
is he the one with the podcast?" You're right. They do.
When you say it like that,
it's giving chatty patty. Does she rap? Do you know what I mean?
I don't know your situation, so some questions I don't even know how to ask them.
We literally only had girls and we shot where to get the gist girls. You know? That's what I'm saying. I feel like this lane is only designed for girls. That's what I'm saying. They asked us, they're literally like, if you were to be a girl for a day, what would you do? Of course, naturally, Dead started talking wild. Of course, he was the sex god. You know what I mean? He started talking wild. You said you put pussy at your boys, though? No, you said.
What?
What did you say? Pussy at my boys.
Wait.
They said your pussy at my boys. We're deviating here.
Look at his face.
I don't know what.
What's that? I don't know.
Hey, we deviated here. No, I didn't say any of that, right? I didn't say I was the boys. You know what I mean? Even though, you know, if the boys were struggling a little bit.
That's what you did. That's what you did.
John's gonna go home.
What did you wrap this up?
What I said, okay, good, let me know. I said if I could do anything as a girl for like a day or even like a week, I'd set up a blog. Or literally set up another podcast. Because I set up a podcast, the tea, the that, this, the that, the gist, the that. Here, it's a hit. it.
No, because in
You know
fairness,
what I mean?
like girls like to listen to each other talking.
Bro,
Because like remember even
they
before
don't want
podcasts,
men
like
chatty-pattying on a mic.
that's
They
exactly
don't want
it.
that.
Because like remember like before, well, podcasts always existed, but before
Yeah.
they were really popping off in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I remember like whenever I would make like short YouTube videos or whatnot, I would notice that like girls' videos, like or videos that girls would be into, they'd be way longer. Like before it was podcasts, they'd be watching, you know, always like those makeup tutorials and stuff like
Vlogs,
that.
makeup.
You would look
Yeah,
at like the
yeah.
timestamps on them, and they'll literally be like 40-minute
23
like long
minutes.
videos, and it's like this isn't even about makeup anymore. You're just talking. You're
Whoa!
just talking.
They watch people live their lives. So
yeah,
she's
you're
like, come
with the
get
blog.
ready with me.
That-
And they're
yeah.
living their life. They're in Italy. They're having dinner. And they're just watching this.
It's a
I'm like,
genre.
what's happening here?
It's a genre. Yeah, like I like even on TikTok, I see man have to be witty and stuff and do whatever like this. I see girls. There was a girl that went viral on TikTok. She's just telling stories. She's just like telling anecdotes or whatever.
Yeah,
Telling
story time
stories.
with me.
So
That used to be a
yeah.
thing. Yeah,
That used
story
to be a
time with
thing.
me.
So
Has that happened to you when they're like, but he raps though?
Nah, I've never been in that. You know my thing, man.
I swear he wasn't saying that 3 minutes ago. He said the rappers get two. Yeah.
Nah, but like that's what the TL, not me.
Not Joe.
I'll be safe though. Listen.
That's a problem for them.
I'll be safe though.
Yeah, okay.
I'm getting mine.
I have a girlfriend though, for real.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
said no more, I
yeah.
said no more.
Don't say no more.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Because the next question was gonna be like, does the rap game help? Oh yeah, you did say that on on Dongle's thing. Yeah. You did.
Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, you did.
But you can still ask a question though. Just no, just careful though. Don't mean
I'm
like
not gonna ask any questions.
yeah,
He said, go on, let it laugh. He's like,
Because like he has this like, oh, I'm a pilot thing, so I'm sure that's in his bio everywhere. Like it's
I actually no, I don't like flaunt that one around. Like I can't. I'd be chill about the
better
post.
than me. Yeah, if I flew planes.
Profile pic is me in a cockpit.
No, we all hate people like that. Like
I
Yeah.
gotta take the pic.
That'll be my
My
TikTok brand.
LinkedIn will be popping, bro.
That'll be my TikTok brand. I'll say, hey guys, let me take you a day in the life of a pilot.
like
First we have breakfast.
I'll be telling babes unprovoked, yeah, man, just flew the Boeing 707. Crazy.
no, as pilots, we don't rate those people. There's those people that love it too much. They'll go to the pub in like their uniform. It's like it's not that deep. Leave your job at your job and go home and be you.
Well, if you went to the pub in your uniform and they got you pussy, would you not do it?
I mean, yeah, but we're talking something different.
It's just pilot thing. Yeah.
that-
It's just a regular version of like a rapper or something like.
That's exactly it.
It's just a wavy guy.
That's exactly it. Like
too fly,
Yeah,
literally.
rich.
too fly.
Yeah, you see
Literally.
parallels. Yeah,
He said he doesn't flaunt it, but that was like the second thing he said about himself. He says, I'm can I
Yeah,
fly
yeah,
planes?
No.
I'm can I fly planes? I
I
was
remember, yeah, Ken, you used to do the photography and that, didn't you? as
Yes,
well?
I did, yeah.
Are you gonna run that back or? Are you still running it?
I do it like not professionally anymore. Well, the odd
Yeah.
time somebody will like kind of like hit me with an opportunity, and I'll be like,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I'm not gonna say no to that. But as of now, at least, I'm just so busy with flying that I haven't thought about it yet. But once my schedule does kind of like calm down, definitely. Absolutely love like being a creative and like just the creative side of things. Like
Yeah. And Joe, I was playing like your songs on the way here, and what I've noticed about what you like doing, it's like your wordplay. Like you like even says I'm plugged in like fumes, those little things. And I remember you on Insta a couple of weeks ago, you went like on a not a bit of a rant. You wanted to ability to understand what you said. I Denmark.
Oh yeah.
You wanted people to understand why you.
You
why
what?
You didn't hear it right.
boys.
Where the ball
I
rap was going.
Denmark.
Yeah.
what happened?
Copenhagen.
You know when they ball rap, yeah? You know when they ball rap and they say, yeah, I must be crazy the way I Denmark.
Like Copenhagen.
I said, I must be crazy the way I Denmark.
like Copenhagen.
Yeah, no, you came up from the old school rap because the ball rappers have to roam back to find it to the
Because I was listening to it today, I'm like, penny from my mind because I'm trying to change. I'm like, bro, I see what you're doing. Yo. Why did you feel like you needed to emphasize to people, bro? I'm doing this thing.
No, it's not even emphasis because like I just feel like
It went over our heads, didn't it?
yeah, it's went over your head, bro. You know what I mean? Like, cause like I listen to a lot of rappers who do that, and when I hear, it, I'm just like, oh shit,
Yeah.
like, it's mad, like it's crazy wordplay, and like it's just something for the listeners to like pick up and like have fun while listening to the song, you know?
It's another thing. The thing is, maybe I'm wrong. The music, especially over the last maybe 3-5 years, it became more about the production, the beats, the quick. Like people probably don't pay attention to lyrics as much these days. So I actually understand why you had to be like, I'm emphasizing this for you guys to hear. And there's different styles now in Ireland and Dublin. It's like, because again, it's popping. We have Officer who incorporates Yoruba and in his drill, and Cello leans into the Dublin Clondalkin thing. Do you have your own specific Irish style yet, or are you just still fixing that out?
I'm still feeling that out. Like one day I might break out a bit of Lingala.
I see what I was
break
listening,
out, break out.
You would ruin so much agenda if you break out.
break out a bit of Gaelic, a bit of French. Like you never know. Like you know what I mean. So
yeah, because I hear it. Because leaning into who you are, it sells. It's authentic.
100%.
Like I said, I always say my missus listens to very like R&B, but when she heard Yoruba incorporated into drill, now she plays that song because she feels represented. She feels like, oh, I grew up in Ireland as a Yoruba person. Now this person with an Irish accent with Yoruba songs, so they're incorporating it. So I understand. I understand why that kind of shit would work.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Joe, obviously we have to talk about. I'm gonna bring it to football now for a bit.
no, say no.
Yeah, man, because me and Joe are in the same United group chat. I don't know recently. By the way, what do you think of that group chat?
I can't lie. Like it's not on mute, but like it is though. No, but like I interact when I can. Do you get me? Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
It's hard though. It's hard though.
Oh, okay.
This group chat is agenda.
Literally all pinging 24/7 like all the time.
But who doesn't leave group chats on mute though? Like automatically, every time I get added to a group chat, I'm like this.
Yeah. No,
Especially go to
100%. Always on mute. Like
you look at notifications like 156. Like, anybody want to talk this much to you guys?
But yeah, what do you think of United this season?
bro, we're back, man. We're back, man.
Ten Hag, yeah?
We're back,
back.
man.
Okay.
We're back, bro.
On right now. Yeah.
We're back,
That's
bro.
it, yeah.
We're
You
back.
just wanted the high five, yeah? You just wanted the high five. You get gas in 5 minutes.
I just wanted to get gas, man.
Nah.
I actually saw your first like. Sorry, you said something?
No, I was going to say, do you think we're going to get them owners?
What, the Qatari? I don't think so, you know.
You don't think so?
I don't think the boys will move.
That, like,
Yeah.
they might do a U-turn. Or the Glazers might do
We'll see. Hopefully they do, but I don't think them old niggas are pushing.
Nah.
Did I not hear y'all are for sale for like $4 billion or something like that? Or
$4 billion starting.
Starting.
It's going to end up being like 5.5. 6.
That's like a small country.
Yeah, no, that's
Just
it.
as a
It'd
team.
be the biggest football deal ever in history.
But hopefully we do, man, because them Glazers, they need to get the fuck out.
Just bring me Aussie, man. Bring me Mbappe, for real.
And I heard today, like before we start recording, I saw you announce your first headline show.
Yeah, it's a little show that we're doing on the 10th of... Thanks, man. Yeah, a little small show on the 10th of March at Workman's Club. So if you're there, come true, man, come true.
I'm in town that day, so I'll probably
that's
most
actually
likely
Come
go
true,
compare.
come
Yeah,
true,
yeah. How that show about?
Literally set up literally like 2 days ago, bro. Like it's not really like a headline, but like it's not like my own headline, but like there's other actors there. Do you know what I mean? But like I'm gonna be doing that headline in the show. So so I'm closing the show basically.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. You have management or a team.
I have a team, yeah.
How do you go about building a team that works for you? Like
It's
in
all
terms of
about people,
character,
though.
money, like not money. It's like in terms of like character and building a team that like you can trust people. Because especially the early stages, you need to build good foundation,
Yeah.
early foundation. How do you vet and process all that kind of stuff?
Well, it just starts off of like I'm 23 now. I start music 17, 18, 19. I only have like a team now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But like it's just experience. You try with people, and then you have to look at it as like you're a man. I'm a man. Can you keep your word? Can you? Do you know what I mean? Like so, it's just like life lessons as well.
But then the standard
Treat them as
increases and
people.
resources
Exactly,
increase, you know
bro.
what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
we could get more gear. The more gear we get around the studio,
Exactly,
more people
bro.
we need to set up. Me and Jordan just can't pull up and set all of this. But then we have a quality we need to stand by as well. So the quality is always going to increase. That's the thing. You're going kind of one linear direction. Like, the quality is always going to increase. The quality always increases. I might not be able to set that thing up, or he might not be able to set that. We might need a team.
You might need people that are well experienced. So like, yeah, because like you're saying, and the thing about this is like trusting people. Like you're saying, I'm a man, you're a man. We can't pay you. We're telling you, can you come and do this thing?
Yeah.
And sometimes they have to like people have to like their role as much as you like yours.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas don't know the road. Like certain niggas, like even like in music, like there's people that should be managing who are rapping. Like you shouldn't be doing.
Why
that.
is
Do
that
you know what I
happening?
mean? I don't know, bro. Do you know what I mean? But
You
like,
think it's an ego thing that I have to be in front
it
of the
is
camera?
ego
Everybody
thing.
wants to be
It is
commentating.
the truth.
You
So like, you need to know like where to start. Like
Yeah.
he's the star. I'm the go getter. I'm the producer. Da 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 da. Like everyone needs to know their role, but and certain niggas, people just don't communicate, bro.
Yeah.
They actually don't. Like I've seen camps self-destruct because they
Yeah,
don't
'cause of
communicate.
ego.
they don't
Do you get me?
communicate. And that's
They
that's
don't
one
communicate.
thing that I think we used to see more in 2018.
Yeah.
You'd see stuff implode so quick because low key maybe that certain manager wanted to be the man. Do you know what I mean? And he's kind of like.
But he never told that to the artist though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he didn't
He's
say
like
that.
reluctantly moving
Yeah,
like a
I
man.
mean,
He's reluctantly being a
Yeah.
manager. He's like, this is the next thing I could do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And certain times in Ireland, people are just searching for the next thing, like we said. And it's usually like certain guys are just be a manager, I suppose, for an artist. It's like if I can't teach or facilitate, do you know what I mean? But sometimes it's like, no, I actually still want to be the rapper. But what we're seeing, I think the difference between that and 2022 now is you see guys loving the management.
That's what I'm saying. So
You
that's
see-
good.
you
like
see, you see,
Sappho.
yeah, Sappho. You see Sappho. It's
good, bro.
Yeah,
they're
Prod
loving the
Solo. Yeah,
management.
they
Exactly.
love the
They
business
love the
Exactly.
side.
management
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
because I was like, I don't know if you guys watched The Last Dance to Michael Jordan.
yeah.
The Bulls imploded because Jerry Krause, his ego couldn't handle it because he felt like
Exactly,
I'm
bro.
building the team year in year out and we're winning and they're giving the credit to this guy.
Exactly.
So as a manager, it's like I am the one staying up late. I'm doing all the bookings. I am
Exactly.
booking this. I am the one making sure he's on stage. But then he gets all the praise and adulations. Like people are
Exactly.
shouting his
Exactly,
name.
bro.
And if you don't know, like if you can't do that role and know like my ego has to stay intact, 'cause
Exactly, bro.
the artist appreciates it, and that's all that should matter to you as the manager. The artist is coming to you and said, you know what, Dave, sound on that. I appreciate that. Like
Yeah.
you did a great job. Like, I get it because I actually was thinking about like how ego actually destroys like great bands, great
Does,
groups,
bro.
great people because
Ego.
people don't know how to be a star in their role. You're a guitarist. That guy Liam Gallagher, let him sing. And if
Exactly.
he's a star, if he's starring in that role, you'll get it too.
And you reap the rewards. You're a beneficiary.
Sometimes I could as a human I can understand the frustration that like say for example some people are so naturally talented. Liam might not be practicing as much as the guitarist or the drummer.
Yeah.
And then you've worked 8 hours, 9 hours, and he's rolling up on the day for an hour, and then he sings and he gets all the praise. I get how people can be a bit bitter about that. Like also as a star you have to be willing to like I think one thing I've learned is like the star has to be willing to just put in much work as everybody in their role. Because obviously Michael Jordan was the star of his team.
Yeah.
But he was working just as hard as everybody.
What
Nobody
I,
could say he
what
was
I think
taking
it is,
liberties.
yeah, I think people just want to be seen and like feel heard and appreciated, and like that's really what people want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because like that's what it is, and that's why I think
it's a natural need.
that's exactly it. So like because of that, I feel like everybody kind of goes into these things wanting to be like the main character or whatever. Because I mean, like you get like a group or a team or whatever, whoever goes in and be like, you know, I really, really, really want to be in the background. Like that's just what I've always dreamt of, to just
Yeah.
being in the
Yeah.
background. That's exactly what I want. It's rare that you get that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like it can, like those kinds of situations can work if even the people who are in the back still get their credit where it's
Yeah.
due.
I was about to say that. I feel like naturally, even people that want to just manage per se and be in the background, they will continue to do that and continue to do that next standard so long as they're getting recognized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I can't just be sitting here being the pull the strings guy. You know what I mean? I eventually want that. I want that like noisy article about me, like why he's so
Exactly,
un-
yeah, man.
Even give me the underrated tag or something. But if you're not giving me
Yeah.
nothing. Naturally, I'm gonna kick up or throw
Yeah.
a tantrum about it. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like,
Yeah, because I watched the UFC and I was like, Israel Adesanya is one of the fighters. And when he was coming up and he was getting big, every single fight he had to be like, he brought his manager, his coach. He put his coach
Yeah.
in the headline. When he first won the title, he put the title on his coach and then he bowed in front of him because he made sure to know that like, I'm getting all the praise and adulations, but this
But
guy's
it's
the
them
one.
that's making me do that.
Yeah,
You know
he's
what I
coming
mean?
up with the
Yeah.
game plans. He's coming up with the diets. So if Izzy's not acknowledging that, I can understand why a human being, we're all humans. Like I can speak here and be like, people has egos, are getting bitter. But being in that situation, I don't know how I would behave. That if I'm putting in all this work and so I'm working 8 hours, the main guy shows up for an hour and then he gets all the praise. The heart of a man, you can just be like, why the fuck are you shouting his name? The only reason he's able to do that is because of what I do, that kind of way. But I'm glad that like if you have it's a learning process. If you have a team that you're trusting, because I've thought about it, I was like, maybe we need to build a team, et cetera, et cetera. But at the same time, because there is 3 of us and we
still
can
think
distribute
it
work.
doesn't have to be a big team. Like it can be a matter of. That's the thing. I think in a lot of business sense, you just have to realize how you have to scale. Do you know what I mean? And that's the most important part. The next part, it's kind of like you have to kind of understand how much you need to scale. Like, do I really need a big team, or do I need like just the one more person.
I understand, and my apprehension is always like the person has to care about this as much as I do.
Exactly.
Yeah, and if they have to care about what they're doing as part of this team as much as I care about this.
Can I
Like,
actually
know
ask
we
you-
care about the pod. We might bring in someone that doesn't really care that much, and then it's like
Yeah, can I just ask you a question though? Questions. Wow, that English. Can I ask you guys a question? Yeah, how many episodes are you on now?
51 next week.
51.
Yeah, consecutively. 50 just dropped there. I think
Consecutively for-
Benny should be
probably like a
51
year.
next week. Yeah, we just have
Yeah.
kept going.
Wow, and
year
so
we went-
like, how have you guys managed to do that as a team? 51.
Between the three of us,
Yeah.
we split the work. I'm like they do the technical is split between Dave and Digi, like the
I would
audio
make sure
and the
set was
clips,
right, the lighting's
and then-
hitting you right
yeah.
there and hitting you
like
right
the admin
there,
C
kind of
side,
thing.
like talking to the guests that are supposed to come on, booking the studio and booking us for like events, telling them like put this in your calendar.
Yeah.
I handle that. Do you know that kind of way? Because
Yeah.
it's like the synergy is good. They do the more of it because like you're saying, I know they're good at the technical side. And they know I can stay on top of like more of the admin side.
So you guys all kind of have like a part to
And
play. You have a
his
role.
His
Like,
role is as crucial, like, because even me, I've tried making it happen with guests before. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I have to stay on top of this guy. Do you know what I mean? I just have to keep texting on the day. Are you there? Are you there? Get in the calendar. Make sure we're all synced up with this one.
Yeah,
guest
make sure
on,
the three of them.
come
Yep,
back to
yeah,
them and
three
say,
comes
yeah,
first,
we're
yeah.
here. And I've only done it maybe on the rare occasion, and it's literally been like, man, this is long. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
his role. Like, do you know what I mean? Like his role is as crucial as our role. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because on technical he makes the clips, and the
Yeah.
clips is what people see. People
Yeah.
don't see the admin side, but
Yeah.
people see the clips of what he's making, and Deji's the long form videos.
Yeah.
Deji's editing that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, then to enter someone in there because you have a good synergy, and I agree with him. We do have a good team, and like we probably do need more people, but sometimes like the individual has to be able to care.
Yeah.
Or want it like we do because we're not paying it. Nobody's getting paid for this.
Yeah,
Do you know that kind of way?
And over time, it just involves having like just be gradually being on the same page with each other. Do you know what I mean? Like, and we've had
2 secs.
camera just call it quits.
It's a good eye though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. On that though, how did you decide like who should be part of your team? Because obviously Dave is moving, and it's gonna be me and Digi, and for the most part, we probably will need a third person. How do you come to the conclusion that you know what he'll make sense to work with? He'll make sense to work with. Obviously you don't know about the ego thing, but you're like at the minute they make sense.
You never really know, to be honest, because you can
Yeah.
say this fella looks class. He did this for this person, and I'm gonna text him to do me. He does it for me, and it turns out shit. Do you know what I mean? So like, you have to just try and error with a lot of people.
And
till
that's
it
what
actually
I was
happens,
making a
bro.
point there that it's just about understanding, and like that's what I'm saying. It took a while. See, you might have the right person, but initially it's just not landing at the start. Do you know what I mean? Like it took us time and it took us understanding, and like maybe at the start if something wasn't getting done as quick, like we're like, what's going on? Do you know what I mean? Or we're nearly giving up on the goal early. But now it's like the longer you do it with someone, then you just have understanding. Like you start knowing their schedule, you start knowing kind of. But then sometimes you could do it. You could drag it on for too. It's a tricky thing building a team because you can drag it on for too long and then realize
It's
almost too
detrimental.
late.
Yeah.
You're
Wasting
like,
time, like.
Yeah, you're
I've
like,
done it,
if
I've
I
been there,
cooked them
I've done
sooner.
it.
That's what Chelsea should do with Potter, man.
Yeah, that's just how
It's not working, bro. Cut it now. Like, back on the music side, is there anybody that you would like to collab with in Ireland first?
Oh, there's so many, bro. So many. Like, it's mostly like the vocalists, like the female vocalists.
Yes,
you know
because the second song you sent me, I was gonna ask, was that you singing?
that was me. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, yeah,
Because I was gonna ask, who did you get? Like trust issues, yeah.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
based on a true story, or are you just writing
True
a story?
bro. That whole tape, top to bottom, true story.
Yeah,
Give me, like,
because you kept
true
saying
story.
like these niggas snakes. I'm like, bro. So because I tweeted yesterday about like friendship breakups. Have you ever had like a boy that you were like, that's my guy, and shit just happened, and you're like, you had to cut that off, and it was actually like
bro.
pain small. You're like, you know what? I didn't want to lose that friendship, but it had to happen.
Yeah, man. I had one of my best mates try to stab me.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
Should have started with that on the podcast.
Yeah, bro.
Wait, are you allowed to talk about it?
Yeah, we cool now.
You're cool with him now.
No, but it's not a thing where like it's like before, bro. Like we cool.
Why did he
Then,
try to stab you?
Nah, niggas eye chop. Do you know what I mean? Just
got heated, did it?
yeah, here, bro. Do you know what I mean? And then
yeah.
I just
I
happened, you know?
mean, you can give it the benefit of the doubt if it's heated.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. I do, but it's because it's still gonna sound mad.
I'm mad at you. Worst thing I might do is punch you.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
No,
Do you know what I mean? Cause like if someone whips out a blade or a gun at you, just like, are you gonna do it? You know what I mean? Like, but if you're doing it just to stunt or flex,
Just on that, because speaking about men,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
usually when shit like that happens, it's ego driven and it's like money or women.
yeah.
Was any of these things involved?
Nah, bro, just dumb shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, just arguing and then just escalate, like, together. That was it.
They're probably arguing about who should be managing the Man United or some shit like that. back in those days, and then it happened.
Nah, it wasn't even that. It was just like, just boy stuff. You get me? Like,
Yeah, no, I get
shit
you.
like
I
that.
get you.
Yeah.
So no, because I did listen to Trust Issues, and because Trust Issues was different from the first one you sent me, like 2 different types of songs.
Yeah,
and I
that's
like
why
that
I
you sent me that
sent
because
you.
then
Yeah,
it showed me range, and I was listening to the story, and it was kind of like. At first, I thought it was a love story, like when I started listening to it.
Yeah,
then
everyone thinks that.
Yeah, then you start getting more frustrated, and you have more vim, and then you start
Yeah.
singing in the end. I was like, okay, there's a bit of range here. Then I started thinking, it's like, is this story writing like when J. Cole writes Wet Dreams? That like is like she was in my mask. He's just writing a story, or is this based on who you are? Is your art based on what you're going through, or
This
sometimes, like,
project
what makes
is
sense?
a reflection of my life in 2021.
Okay.
So the whole project is like a story from top to bottom. So, you get me?
Okay.
So that's the kind of theme, the story of me. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So it's not just like I'm just saying I'm from the hood, I'm from Brookview. It's
Yeah.
not like that. You know what I mean? It's like a general story of me.
Yeah.
Like how I overcame that situation, and that's why I'm like I'm Big Joe now. Do you know what I mean? So,
And so 2021 was when you felt like you had the mental shift, something different.
bro,
happened. 'Cause
everything changed, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like,
We're in mid-pandemic, so how did you like? Were we mid-pandemic?
Yeah, that was just off the back of the pandemic. So
yeah.
I guess. Yeah, that was.
Still in the thick of it.
Yeah,
2021.
That
Yeah.
was chilled, yeah. Our perspective.
So
was
yeah,
chilled.
what did that help change the perspective, the pandemic,
oh
or no?
no, pandemic. Genuinely, yeah, that was one of the best times of my life.
Bro,
2020 or
Pandemic.
2021?
2020.
Okay, good. Because
Yeah,
2021,
yeah.
January,
Yeah.
this whole country was
2020 was
depressed
hard
as
to
hell.
see.
remember-
Everybody was at home, house party,
Like,
house party,
you
man.
crack open the bottle of wine.
Yeah.
You crack open a bottle of wine. You'd watch Tory Lanez live. You get on Zoom with the boys.
Do you get me?
1-0, by the way.
I saw that.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah, 2020. We're gonna wrap up now so we can go watch football. But just on that 2021, why did the perspective? What changed for you?
Yeah, 'cause I went through a situation in 2021 that kind of just changed me as a person. Do you get me? So like I went through it, and then after I went through it, I was just like, I need to take life seriously.
Okay.
So I switched up everything, but switched up my style, switched up how I walk, how I talk. Even went gym. Do you know what I mean? Like, but I was going gym for different reasons. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't going gym just to go gym. I was going gym. Huh?
For the babes, Pinch.
Not even for babes. So, you know what I mean?
He was in his relationship since then, so he can't say yeah. I was going for the babes.
Nah, but for real though, like 2021 really changed my life. You know what I mean? So,
Good,
Like,
and you turned the energy positive.
do you know what I mean? Exactly, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly, bro. Yeah,
And there's no way that you look at your missus and when she's giving it, says, "Are you done talking?" There's no way. You're not saying.
I do, bro.
Because when I saw it, I was like, you look at her and says, "Are you finished?" I was like, "This guy is asking." To die.
I don't argue,
We're not
bro.
saying it though. We're giving it with our faces.
Yeah,
But like, I don't argue though. Like even though I'm talking to you now, like I'm chill. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I don't.
can picture it too.
you know what I
I'm,
mean?
I'm the same.
I don't argue.
Actually, I dodge confrontation a bit. Well, I go for confrontation when it makes sense. You know.
Yeah.
But argue, no.
Does it frustrate your partner when you don't argue and you're staying chilled and you're like still be doing?
She does turn up. Do you know what I mean? But I just let her turn up.
I actually have to ask, I've never seen you shout.
See what I
Like,
mean?
we've hung out, like,
yeah.
often since,
That's
2007.
Yeah.
And I've never, like, heard, I don't even know what his scream sounds like. Like, I'm not even joking.
You would have heard it after he got benched and he went back to his room.
I'm sorry.
He was waiting for that.
My phone time.
He's waiting for that.
He's doing like an R&B song back in the dressing room
Nah,
in the shower.
We definitely should like all the niggas who doing something in the scene just go Astro and just see who can.
I was
actually
thinking
play.
about that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Except
I would've been all for
did you
that.
not see my video of Glee? The fitness man. I don't know if I could do it. Man.
What? Are you injured?
No, just see.
I just on fitness,
Just
man.
see the video. Let me get it.
Oh wait. Is that the one I do?
I need to see this video.
Everybody knows.
I feel like I'm the only person who hasn't seen it.
You need to catch bashing on that video.
But no, I
That
agree.
video has the streets, man.
That video
That video has the streets.
My brother posted it today. It's like 10 likes. I was like, fuck's sake.
Just on a light day. And it wouldn't make sense. Like, I put the highlights on like a white player that had a stinker. Just say like Jack Grealish highlights and just put them on the video. Cash money.
That day.
I explained that. I explained on the Benny's episode. I explained what happened. They just put me on, but I hadn't played football in a minute. So I thought I was fit.
Yeah.
I started sprinting.
Yeah.
And 5 minutes later, I gassed out.
Right.
I gassed out in the middle of the pitch. Right.
Let me-
Big Joe. Oh, let me show the videos before we wrap it up.
It must be that bad to get this reaction.
Yeah,
Whoa. Play that again.
we'll play it again from the start. Oh, you.
Is it the green?
Yeah,
Yeah, the green one. That's
yeah.
that's me there. This guy.
What video?
We just fed up.
That
Was that before or after?
5 minutes on the video.
5 minutes on the pitch. Right, Big Joe. Good luck with your live show.
We got to do a
Charger.
Naturally, you have to do. Come on, here's the charge
Oh,
of the game bar. Come on now.
Yeah. What
on,
do you
yeah.
what do you charge? What am I charged to the game this week? I'm actually just tired, man. Life is just life. And planning this live show.
You got to switch up your charges, man.
Oh, there's no, life is coffee, man.
Okay, listen, I went.
Oh,
to-
Graham Potter. I'm charged out to the game.
Nah,
He's
I
still
went
Chelsea
to
manager.
the town, yeah. I went into town first to get the bus, and on the way to the bus, I saw a cafe that was serving coffee for €2. So this must taste like ass work.
Yeah.
Like €2. I don't see anything anymore that costs €2.
It doesn't exist
No,
anymore
it
in this
costs
country.
€2 anymore in
Yeah, that's
Dublin.
true.
No.
Where else do you see coffees that cost €2?
Except a bag of jelly.
Wait, can I actually get the name of this place? Where is this place?
Oh, you know, kind of where you're directly across from like the Trinity kind of science.
Yeah,
bar.
yeah.
Yeah, there's like just.
It's like near the train station, kind of.
Like €2 for a coffee.
Okay, but at the same time, that's low key scaring me as well. €2 for a coffee. Why?
For a that's
Why?
what I'm saying. It's like we have chicken, but not enough. That's what I'm saying. Someone said, like my girlfriend was even saying, "Oh, remember you could get like a chicken fillet roll and something else, like €3."
Yeah.
You can't even do that anymore.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, what's happening with you guys' life? Got to charge something to the game. Just say charge it. If you ever took an L.
Charge it.
Oh man, I've been taking L's in a minute.
Yeah, I'm taking the same here, man.
Yeah,
I'm actually
alright,
taking an L in a minute. Yeah. No, it's been good.
No,
Yeah, I
that's
think
been good though.
my charges were like, it's this like third last episode with Dave now, so it's gonna be.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think we have 2 more, maybe even 1 more. Well, yeah,
Probably 2 more max.
two more.
Would you
Back
still like
on in
zoom
2
into the
weeks.
podcast every now and then, or like what would
He's
you?
going on the
weeks?
13th, the day after the live
I
show.
think that could work now and again.
Yeah.
Like maybe pop in maybe once. In the
Check in
podcast.
every now and then.
Yeah.
So he's going kind of to be the ultimate light skin.
He said, Drake,
You know
I'm
what?
coming.
Oh. Why'd you keep getting me about Ice Spice?
Oh, this nigga, man. Oh, you're a bad B, you know that.
He listens to Ice Spice with his dick in his hand.
Sorry, he's bad as man. You're a bad B.
How could she lose if she's already chose, man? Like,
I thought I was feeling
She's hard though.
yeah.
Anyways, Big Joe, thank you for coming.
Big
If you
Joe,
want, you can
I
come
am.
through anytime if you want to promote something, album, or if you just want to talk to the boys. And if you got to the end of the pod and you didn't like anything that these man says, well, charge it.
Charge
Thank you
it.
for listening.
Right,
You gotta leak their music. You gotta leak this.